Hello YouTube. I hope you are having a wonderful Easter with your friends and family and that kind of thing. I thought I would come to you today with 5 tips on how to be prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Since we are celebrating a holiday that has everything to do with resurrection, it is important that we keep in mind the ever-present danger of a potential zombie uprising. For your first tip is to not go to Costco. The second most dangerous thing during the zombie apocalypse is humans and other humanity. You're going to be fighting for those resources with all the other people who have that same exact idea. Do not let Costco be your first plan of escape. Your second tip is to not get a weapon that requires ammo or some form of reloading. If you have something, even the crossbow is kind of pushing it, it's very important to consider that it's still not a hyper-realistic weapon, because the crossbow, if you were to use it to bash somebody, it's going to have pieces that break. If you are strong, get something that is blunt and heavy and you can use it to smash. If you have a high dexterity score in your life, then get a sharp weapon. And don't forget to seriously, this is just as bad as reloading sometimes, something to sharpen it with. If it gets skunked up with brains, then it's not going to do you much good. Nothing that requires reloading. Your third tip for Resurrection Day is consider a vehicle. Our ancestors used to be nomadic pretty much all the time. It's how they survived when there were tons of predators out looking for them. And rather than going to Costco first, you're going to want to go to AutoZone, where they're going to have all kinds of liquids. Grab all the liquids you can get. Get coolant, get windshield wiper fluid, get oil. That's going to be important because more often than not, car fluids are multi-use. Get a transport vehicle. Find one somewhere and take care of it. Tip number 4 for your zombie preparedness guide is go north. There is no zombie universe I am aware of where zombies do well in the cold. We are not built for the cold, so they are not built for the cold. It's gonna be rough. It's not gonna be easy to survive up there, but you are far safer trying to survive up there than it will be in the warm places where zombies are gonna last for a good long time. Things are gonna start to stink. Even the desert may be a better place. Either the desert or the tundra is gonna be your best bet, because that's gonna break down their bodies the fastest because it's the harshest environment. And your final tip for zombie preparedness on this Resurrection Day, there wasn't anything in that one, except for tip number 5, which is probably one of the most important tips. Tip number 5, psychological health. The zombie apocalypse is guaranteed to be a traumatic experience. Best plan is to invest in some kind of reliable form of earplugs. I'm not talking about iPod, plug-in music so you have something badass to fight to. I'm talking about silence. Because if they are the moany groany kind of zombies, that's some kind of psychological warfare that is just can be easily too much to handle. So just to round up your 5 tips for surviving zombie apocalypse. Number 1, do not go to Costco as your first plan. Number 2, do not use a weapon that requires reloading or has breakable moving parts. Number 3, consider a vehicle. Number 4, go north. Number 5, psychological health. So with that, I hope you guys have an awesome Zombie Jesus Day. Remember to comment if you have any other tips for future zombie preparedness, or if you disagree with something that I offered us. Like and subscribe if you like me, like my face, and you like to learn about words and zombies. So have a good Easter, everyone. I will see y'all tomorrow.